This bread is like a cloud in the skies. The fluffiest bread in the world. That Japanese milk bread, almost like a nice warm pillow. To make this bread, you just need a couple hours, patience and determination. But after a couple hours, you'll get the foundation which will provide you with the base for so many sandwiches and food preps. Guys, počkej, no. You need to follow the specific instructions and do as I will do. Let's jump straight down the business. So we're gonna start with whole milk, more precisely 14 ounces or 400 milliliters. Now it's time to some silly act. Then you just need to simmer that over low heat until warm. That's roughly 30 degrees Celsius. When it's ready, just remove that from the heat and add 14 grams of dry instant yeast and follow with gentle whisk. Get a large bowl and add 24.7 ounces or 700 grams of all-purpose wheat flour. Then 2.3 ounces or 64 grams of cane sugar, followed with 1 tablespoon of sea salt. And then just carefully stir all together so all ingredients are evenly distributed. After 10 minutes or so, we will just simply add our milk into the flour. Then add 2.7 ounces or 80 milliliters of double cream. In ideal world, it should have at least 30% fat. Now you need to lightly mix it with your spatula, but no aggressive moves, guys. We just need to keep it cool, like this. Then use your hand if needed and prepare your room temperature European style or Irish butter. More precisely, 2.5 ounces or 70 grams of it. Then use your kitchen trowel and spread your butter into the dough. Try to cover every part of that. Help yourself with the hand if needed and fold the dough into the center for 30 seconds as shown. Again, guys, we just need light, airy moves.
No gorilla force.
Be patient. In this phase, we just need to distribute the butter evenly. Nothing else. Then use your food foil or kitchen towel and cover the bowl and let that rest for 30 minutes. Now, if you for some strange reason feel as I do, cover that with bowl. Then cover your head for 5 seconds. After the dough has rested, you need to lightly remove it from the bowl and make a few stretches and folds like I did. There is nothing complicated about this, guys. Just follow my hands. After roughly 1 minute of stretching and folding, we will proceed to the hit and roll phase. You just need to smoothly swing the dough on the work desk and then lightly push or roll the edge over the other one. Don't rush it. The dough will get more elastic through this process. You should repeat this for 10 to 12 minutes. This is the most important part of the recipe, guys, and trust me, it pays off. This is where the bread gets its amazing fluffiness. Now this is exactly what your dough is experiencing right now. Roller coaster through up. Now you can feel the moment when the dough became somehow drier and more elastic. So this is where you can switch to both hands, but still no crazy pushes, just rollovers. Now after 12 minutes or so, just carefully form a nice ball. Just try to make that as smooth as possible. The surface needs to be tense like this. Now let's put that back into our bowl. And don't be piggy like me, guys. Wash yours first, please. Now let's cover it and let that rest for 30 minutes again. Fly away now. Let's be careful now, guys. You just need to do exactly 2 stretches and 2 folds as me and form a nice tense ball again. As you can see, the dough is already beautiful and stretchy, so don't mess it up with some unnecessary moves. Just relax and use really slow moves now. Don't build any pressure on this easy boy. Then once again, let the dough proof, this time for 1 hour or until the ball is double in size. Now you have 60 minutes of free time, which you have to use to dance with your family, of course. So raise your both hands and move your hips to the front and to the back. Repeat after me, come on! Now switch between right and left hand and shake your legs a little bit. That's enough. The 60 minutes is over. Let's continue. Now you need to punch your dough to release all the gas inside. But no boxing, folks. Just 3 or 4 light jabs. Throw some elbows in there. Now carefully extract your future to be bread on your work desk and throw your messy bowl out of your sight. Now grab your dough scraper with scale and divide the dough into 3 identical pieces. Just form 3 nice tense balls again, cover them and let them rest for extra 15 minutes. Now Now our large baking form is 6.3 inches or 15 centimeters wide and 12.2 inches or 31 centimeters long. But you can grab any form that you have at home. Just don't forget to divide the dough into more pieces if the form is longer, for example. The height of the form is not so important here. So, you know, that's kinda all. Nothing sophisticated. Now let's construct our bread. Grab your roller and lightly dust your work disk with flour. I forgot to do that, so don't listen to me and roll the balls out like this. Now use long movements and roll the dough until roughly ½ inch thick. Again, don't push too much and try to roll that as evenly as possible. As you can see, it should be roughly 15 inches long and 6 inches wide. Then grab the closer edge and fold it over to 2/3 of the dough, just like this. Then grab the other edge and fold it again straight over against the closer edge. Then reverse the dough 90 degrees and grab once again your roller. Now give it just one long soft roll. Now just roll it exactly like this, really firmly, and don't forget to seal it with your fingers. Close it really carefully or it will open up and your bread is destroyed. Now roll it over so the divide is in the bottom and put that straight into your baking form. Then continue and do exactly the same with the rest of the balls. You need to hurry up in this phase because you need proof that again in the form. Just a nice firm roll. This is how it should look like. Now it's time to give our bread a final proof. So cover all again with a food foil or kitchen towel or both like me and let that rest in peace for 60 minutes or until the bread rises just to the edge. You just need to wait long enough, so don't kinda rush this, guys. All depends on the temperature and moisture in your room. So after 60 minutes, you should have a nice fluffy goodness almost ready to be baked. So carefully remove the foil and ready your room temperature whole fat milk. Because as the last step, you will lightly smear the surface with the milk and then you just hurry to the preheated oven and that's it. Just really hurry up with this now. After each 10 minutes, quickly smear with milk again so you'll get that nice brown crust. So, it's finished. It's completely cooled off now. The thing is, it's been finished since yesterday's evening, so I don't have to worry.
Oh, it's crinkled, you know?
Yeah, it's crinkled because we had to go to sleep. Brush it with milk after pulling it out of the oven. But the bread is soft and it's moist, as you can see. It's very nice, fluffy and soft. This bread, of course, can serve as a base for couple sandwiches, fried egg sandwich, BLT sandwich, tuna melt sandwich, grilled cheese sandwich, whatever you like, right? We will show you these sandwiches in the next videos. So, let's check it out. Ooh, look at that. Look! Fluffy. Oh. Guys, it's so soft. So you can see how the dough raised nicely. Yeah. It's completely fluffy, look. Ah, lovely. So guys, if you like the bread, please hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next week.